cheers for our single lives. I feel like there's a lot going on, and it's the music. So I've been wanting to just chill back, really chill, like being fine and chilling. Talk about dating and relationships and how was my experience. This is not like a video with ethics or something. Just me being nice and in talking, and I don't know. Maybe I should do someone. Someone recently suggested me that do a podcast, but I was like, um, you know what? I won't do that. My cat is on her days. But anyway, let's ignore her and just be focused on me and the sound and the goodbye from this. I feel like I would like to be like in a date with somebody, and I don't know, feels really weird to me doing this with jazz. I mean, I always love music and love hearing jazz while I'm working or editing just, and feels really awesome to do this with you, with yours. But yeah, let's introduce you to the first time. I don't want to give you more details because I feel like when you are little, you don't have like a certainty, and you don't know what exactly you want. You just want to be with somebody, and you just want somebody, and sometimes it didn't work out. You just feel like, oh, maybe it's not just that. Maybe was my case, like I was sobbing and sometimes sad, but then you remember, well, I'm little, so this happens when I have 6 or 7. So yeah, meet a lot of people. My coffee really makes a difference. But anyway, my story with dating was when I have like 11, I feel like, because in that period of time when you're a teenager, like pre-teenager, you have like, wait a second. You just want to be with somebody, and you just want that for yourself. I feel like in some point you didn't realize how much you want to be with somebody until you are like good at some point. Maybe you are stable. But for me means a lot. Like, I remember when I was like having 11 and I was wanting to be with someone, because I don't want to talk about gender. I feel like you know about my sexuality, I feel like, and this is not. But I will try to be open. So yeah, I want to breathe. It's the first time I've been talking about like my personal life. I feel like this is very private, but I will keep the names for me. I'll keep the names for me. But anyway, so I meet this boy, and then I was like, I had 11, and I wanted to do that for him, and was that, and we kind of play, but not dating. But for me, it was like, but for me, it was like more not dating, but just playing. You know, when you're little, you just see like games. You don't see nothing serious. When I was seeing serious was when I have 12. I feel like 2 years. 1 year later, I meet another boy who has the same age as I have, but he was one grade under than me. Yeah, bad boy. How I like that. Oh my gosh. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, the next love that I want to talk about it's about me when I had like 15 because it's the most important. I feel like because all of the adults that I had was some boy of karate and another like from what was the name? Oh, was another boy, and he confessed me that he has feeling, but not for me, for a friend that we have. And I was like, because I've been wanting to tell him like my feelings, and then he told me like I like your friend. I was like, damage. So he technically was falling in love with my friend. I was thinking that he was in love with me because he was looking at me and he was seeing me. Oh my gosh, how I can do that. And then I wasn't going back to the first boy when I have 11. He, one of my cousins, I remember asking him, who you like, you, who is the person that you like? And he told, oh, is that name? And my second name was like, I don't know, like I had two names, you know? And my second name, he told that. And we were like very excited, and I like him, he likes me. And I really like him, and I was very happy, but he didn't show me that. I was confused because when I was like in having 13, I think, he I knew because I know the was the girlfriend of him, the past, her ex girlfriend. So technically, I asked her, "What is your name?" And she told me like, "Is that my name?" And then I asked her for being more pretending to, when you ask somebody and you pretend like you didn't know that answer, but you know. And I asked her, "So who is your boyfriend?" And blah blah blah, because I knew that. And I don't know, like we started to talk, and then she told me about his name, the boy that used to be in love, and everything makes sense. And my heart was broken, but at that time he didn't like me at all because I met a lot of people after him. And yeah, I was like, come on, just it's my past, I will not. But then happened that time I fell in love with somebody of my, I don't know if she was seeing this. So after that, I fell in love with a girl in my school. I don't want to say the names, how I'm saying, but we call for numbers, okay? So was one. She was my first love. I think she was like 1 year more older than me. She don't like me now, of course. But it was my first love. I was dealing with my sexuality, trying to find me, and I think I'm more in the age to talk about it because I feel like if I will talk like when I have like 14 or maybe 16 or 15, I will not be really able to be more open because I feel like when you are a teenager, you are still to find yourself and you don't have like nothing stable with you. You are like me, you have 18 and you are um conscious about how you feel. I think that's why you have the age for I think that's why you have the age for married and sorry if I'm looking back. It's my brother with my cat. So I feel like when you have 18, you have the age to when you are able to marry because you know how your feelings are, no matter how young you are. Because when you are married in a young age, you are more like capable, more mature. I feel like, but depends on the people, depends on you. Maybe you will marry and you will divorce, or maybe you will be with somebody who probably you are still with. But yeah, so that's what it is. So moving on, I fell in love with one of my friends. We had the same age. We walk around. We do that things. Uh, we are separate now because something happened. A lot of things happened, so we kind of go, but no, was like in a date. It was like for friends because the date I have in that time because Kevin didn't find me already. I feel like it didn't even find me because I didn't know what I like. So I go with a date with a boy. We watch movies. Was my first kiss in that date too, and we don't ended up together, of course. But was good. I feel like was kind of cute. Was kind of cute. Like he was a really nice boy. He treated me well, and then I was looking for girls. I feel like because I gave me that period of time to think about it, and then I was with a boy who was like more drunky. He smoked. He got me a burr. I remember that we were in the party and he got me a burr and he showed me and he told me like you want that and I was like no and he was you want no and I was like we were like in different times, various times I feel like because he had in that time 21 I feel like and I had like 15. It is young but I meet like some people who are mature and they had the same age that he has. But anyway, was another boy, of course. The boy I date was like someone that my mom knows and some of the sons that one of her friends. So yeah. I feel so much better talking about this. So yeah. So going to like going to I have 15 at that time. Then I met this boy, but this boy who was drunky, he was very flirty. He had a lot of liquors, and you know what I'm saying. And but yeah, so I was in the point when I was doing voice calls with him, and he was nice, but he only want that. You know what I'm saying? Because he still had the hormones very high for that time, so I was very young. Now I look back and I was, what I was doing with him. I mean, why didn't move on? But I finally move on, like because I miss him in the party. So yeah, um, but yeah, with the first boy, I had this thing which I met this boy who had date with the movies, and the second boy I met him because I was in a party for like I was going with the first boy that I date, but he left me. He go to Italy, and like I feel like broken. And then the another boy was like, "You need to leave him. He will not be. He's not meant to be with you. You just need to let him, and let's have fun." Like, but they didn't know like he has a curve too. I have a good heart. Sometimes I can. But yeah, was that, and yeah. So with a girl that I like when I was in school, that I left her, she left me. So she left me. So she left me, and we were talking like all these people that I'm talking with about it. They left me, but we were going to one of the people who didn't left me, but is part of my life adult our partner, and it is not how. Okay, but I want to give you a good context because I want to this very like chill. I don't want to do this like a pop pop song because I feel like we have this culture. We will be like more pop people, and I don't want that. I love seeing videos of people who have a lot of effects, but I feel like this feel more personal to me, and just doing this feels so much better. But yeah, I fell in love with that boy who got to Italy. He left me, and then I fell in love with that flirty, drunky boy. So he left me, and I left him because he found me like when I have 16 because I give him my number. Red flag. Don't give a number. Please don't give your number when you are seeing a person who didn't know you. Give your social media, maybe your Facebook, whatever, but don't give the number, please. And then I don't know how he found me, but he found my social media, and but he found my private account. I didn't know how I am now to this point. But yeah, I have two accounts, of course. girl very perfect. But I will tell you that my another account have my face, so you can know me for two things. And I'm a little bit sick, so excuse me for that. I use my coffee. I found a cup also for my coffee. I have the cherry on it. This is still there because I don't want to read these chill vibes. Anyway, so yeah, after he found me, I was very happy in that time because I was doing this. We're going to details because I want to have this very structure with structure. But then, I left him and that girl appeared and then left me. So I was didn't find me already. So what can I do? Focus on music, and I put a lot of time, but little love that I have on music, and I'm very proud because if I look back, I will not be feel bad or something because in some point you feel like you're losing your time. I mean, I really love doing voice calls and maybe video calls after. I mean, before I go to bed. But this can really depend on how you feel. Sometimes it can drain you. Really. Sometimes it can drain you this to like feel good sometimes, but you feel like the pressure sometimes too. And yeah, I can take me seriously with my cat. She's in her days on being really sweet. Her sweetness is so high to me, and I'm very, oh, very well. I look her and I tell me, I'm her when I'm very in love. But yeah, so I was focusing on music, and I fell in love with the girl. Then he came to me. She came to me, and I don't know. I was trying for 1 year to doing some surprise, but then she was looking for another people, for another. I feel like because she didn't find herself, and I respect that. I'm very open. I respect that, but at some point, I feel like this is too long. Oh my gosh. I feel like didn't have purpose, but I was in a period of time. I think was in the middle of the year. Was in August. I feel yeah, it was in August, and was in the middle of the year when I said, "Go, go! I will not cry for you." And I really cry a lot for her, of course. But then I was like, "Go! There's nothing that I can do for you. There's nothing you can do for me. You didn't show me like." You didn't was there for me. You didn't call me. You didn't text me, whatever. And yeah, maybe she was like, "You just want me for the money," but I don't want that money. I don't look people for the money that you have. I fell in love with poor people. I was their sugar mommy. I'm just kidding. Because one time I remember buy him a bag of fish fries, and he was really happy. And then I remember buy him a Coke, really big Coke, was $3, $5. I think I spent in him. I I didn't know what I could do with the audio, but I'm back. I feel like somebody was calling. It was my grandma. But anyway, so what I went in. Don't let someone be like your first priority. Like you are first. I mean, we have levels like spirituality, you, then your parents. Maybe this can depend because I feel like for some people these are people that they love and this include their parents, their boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, their partner, and then their cats and dogs, and that's how I see. But anyway, so yeah, I was trying to date these people, but I was feeling like before I was doing the surprise he will come to me, but that wasn't the case, so I'm good. But then I lived that moment, and then I popped to another person who teach me a lot. To be honest, teach me a lot. The first person who I made the song was for Love, which is inspired by her, and I don't want to do this like a big thing. Like you are doing that. This is inspired by you. You're the. I don't want that for sure. But the second person who will learn a lot was about Lion, and this like crush that I have with somebody. I mean, you can have a crush. Maybe you can love somebody, and she was really sweet. I mean, it's in her sign too because she's Leo, and yeah. So I made this one for her. I write her a letter with a rose on it. I remember when I was in college, and if I look back, I remember taking that rose, adding to the letter, and then writing, feeling good, and then taking a picture of the letter and then sent her. And yeah, I'm closing my eyes because it's so personal to me. So I'm so emotional and so affectionate when I like somebody. But anyway, so then I think I'll talk with four girls. I feel like with four girls that I met and I used to like me. And the first was really sweet, but I've been wanting to be more. But she was very flirty. So then I remember what was I gonna do. But then wasn't a lot of going on. I mean, she's pumpkin, so she's my friend, and she has a boyfriend. So there is no problem. There is no problem. She is on her own. I'm in my own thing. We call each other sometimes. Um, but yeah, we are friends. I mean, it's better have a friend instead of a girlfriend. I really wanted to do something more, so but this thing I wanted to say, but then I told her like, you know what? I see you like a friend. That's take a lot of time. I mean, I don't know what would be in the future, but I wanted to add her to this video because I knew that when you have a friend and she's very supportive with me with all the things that I make. But yeah, then I met another girl and yeah. So definitely this can change for everyone. But the period of time when I was meeting Pumpkin, I didn't take her very seriously because I was talking with a lot of people. I mean, I'm a talker person, and she was didn't talk me uh all day. So we were in a point where we were like talking a lot, and then we didn't talk, but we will still connect. But then I meet another girl who was like more younger than me. I feel like 1 year more younger, maybe four, maybe three. I mean, 3 years more. And things remind me for one of the loves that I used to have. And yeah, because I met some boys too when was very little. I didn't have her, maybe his name, but I remember it was Angel. Some of that we used to play like with a little carpet, like that. Like we pretend like we were like camping in the yard that I have in my home. When I was a little bit, anyway. Was the first first love. Anyway, but yeah, going to that girl, she was 3 years more younger than me, and then I meet another girl who was like 1 year more younger than me, and well, a girl who was like 3 years more younger than me. That's what I'm saying. Like when you have the age and when you can settle down with somebody and and you can settle down and you can tell like, well, I meet this girl or maybe this person, because for some people can really depends. And when I asked her what we are, because we were like treating each other how we were dating, but we were dating, and we were like dating how this commitment something. And when I settled down and I asked her like where we are, and she told me like without, and I was this time more intention, so I say her like, yeah, I feel the same, and she immediately ran, like immediately. So yeah, and if somebody didn't want to commit, you want that, don't be, just don't run, 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 please. Um. So yeah, then another girl who was wanting to trying to be with, she didn't happen nothing. I was talking, and then another thing that happened was like, gosh, the girl who was 3 years more younger than me, I draw her, I paint, I have a drawing her. I remember you know, and I sent her that drawing, and she was like, "Oh, looks pretty," and yeah. But another girl talking, she left me, and another who really have my heart still now. That's the reason why I left some app that I'm not very proud. I remember post that I will leave in this app because that's the reason. So she played me guitar. I don't know if she was playing with me, but I love that what she was doing with God, we talked for hours. Oh my gosh! But I didn't understand the signs, but didn't know she came out already. But yeah. So then I was trying to think about it, and I told me, well, listen, because the day so much happened. I mean, the day I told my mom, and she was agree with that. Because I told my mom. I mean, my mom is my best friend, my friend, so I can talk with her. And she told me like, I'm agree with that relationship, and you will go for it if you want it. You go for it. But then she blocked me. Congratulations, you broke my heart. You broke my heart. Congratulations. But yeah. Mm, well, after that, I was really broken. I told Pumpkin I feel really broken, and then I try dating apps. The moment you know that I play jazz and what happened? My God. Oh gosh. She's really possessive with me. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of my uh, of some girl that I met in this app too. Now we are talking about this. But she was really possessive with me. I don't know. She was trying to flirt with me, but you know when you I mean she had the qualities, but physically was really okay, but I didn't feel attracted to her. But here, my heart was not here at all. But yeah. And when I had the chance to meet somebody who I really like, I look back and I remember my past. The person who I liked in the past, and I was like, I want that, and I like her present, that person that I used to be. But anyway, so she blocks me also in that app. She followed me, and I met another girl who was like pretending to be a drawing. I feel like, but she was just don't be completely unique. And then I meet people for visionary because I feel like I live all of my experience. And lastly, I try dating up, but it was really complicated. I mean, if you are how me, you are young, you want to be with somebody, don't go for dating apps. I told you I don't want three, but yeah, I try dating apps, and then I was add to a community who was like to like my favorite artist, and I was trying to flirt with somebody, but they tell me like this is not a community for flirting. But I'm very like gross. I'm very gross when I'm very sweet that you can feel like gross because for some people this can interpret as a love bombing, but I'm not. That's who I am. Very sweet. But they told me, and I was talking with somebody in that group chat, I feel like, and then I wasn't able to talk with her again. But yeah, so that happened, and yeah, and some of the moderator I feel like was very possessive with me because she liked me, and I what was the word when she likes of me, but I didn't like her back. Eyes can do the difference. She have brown eyes. So I'm not into. I fell in love with people who with brown eyes, but that was didn't feel. You know what I'm saying? Like in the soul. But yeah, I'm okay to be off with this community because I don't know. I enjoy my loneliness. I remember today I woke up and and I see a video of somebody saying the benefits of being single, and I was like, okay. But yeah, going back to dating apps, I was like swiping, this. But I delete all of them. I didn't try to delete my accounts. If you find another account that I forget, delete, please don't go to that because I will not able to answer. But yeah, it was a fun experience. One day I install, and one day I leave that app. That's it. And another thing that happened was, you know that I'm into spirituality. So I was into Twin Flames, and they told me, my guys told me, like, you need to be focused on you. I also do tarot reading. People who are like, send me a screenshot of their subscribes on my channel. But Rosetta plays amazing. It's completely free. It's not commitment at all. It's completely free. But yeah. So after that, after all the experience that I have, I look back and I just be here, be present, don't go if don't have pressure, and don't see this as like having a relationship. For me, having a relationship means that you are successful, and it is not for some people. Like, for me it used to be, but now it's like just a period of time when I've been with myself, with knowing me better and all of that. And yeah, of course, we can be alone, we can. And yeah, I want to be fine, be good. mm, just being with myself makes me feel more good. Used to be have this fear with being lonely, but now I'm good. Yeah. So yeah, I delete apps and I focus on meditating, and I will meet somebody, but I want to be this really special to me, and I know that will be special. Don't tell me like you need to do this. I try all the things you can imagine. I could be here like for 3 hours talking, but I just want to give you this little video of me. Maybe in 3 years, maybe 5, I can tell about my experience, because this is all the experience that I have for now. And yeah. So be single. Stay single. I have actually comedy video, but this will not be comedy video. If you loved this video, you're welcome. You're welcome. But anyway, this is more like, this section is coffee talk. Yeah, we call this section coffee talk, like a podcast or something. But I'm a musician, so I don't want to make me a lot of work. If you want to have this with you, you can tell one. You can tell me. But for now, this will be a video because I love talk with somebody. Look at that face. That is my. That's what I like, and that's what I love. But anyway, also let me stay with me a little. The qualities that I want with somebody, I think, is amazing, and how I want to be my life, and all of the stuff that I want to manifest. And every night I settle down, hear music, and I manifest what I want. And I know it's come to me. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it was come to me. And I know because I try a lot of things that I don't want. But anyway, was that? And I hope you like this video. And if it was that, subscribe to my channel. And let's see you in the next video, my viewers. Take care. Okay? Love you, y'all. Bye. Bye. Also, don't forget I have social media so you can follow me down below. I will link the description down below. You can also buy my merch that I did. Yes, that I did. You can check my music that I have. These loves are music. My life. Every love that I have, every song that I made. That's how it works. Maybe, maybe no. That's exactly what I do. And all this experience, I just make art in my life, which is music, and they're there how songs. So check them out, and maybe some songs relate with you. And I also mm, sing in French a little bit. So yeah, enjoy my chanson. Je t'aime.